Right. Greetings, Hal Sharp Vixen here. Hello, Long Roger. Thanks for stopping by. All right. We're on chapter 3 of this one. So I'm going to tell you right now, when we're done with this one, I'm going to start the Walking Dead Tale series. I have avoided playing those for a while. I like The Walking Dead. That's not why. I just was not really into the whole... I didn't think I was into that style of game. But since I've played a lot of that type of style of game, I figure we'll hit that one. We'll do the Walking Dead series. And we'll also do Life is Strange series. So I downloaded those as well. Because those are the most popular of these type of series. So we'll see how they go. I like Tell Me Why. I've been telling people who I know enjoy these kind of games to try this game out. It's a lot like Choose Your Own Adventure. So if you were big into those kind of games, this would be the one for you. All right. So we're in the process now, as I thought, trying to figure out who their father is. And also, I think for them to figure out what their family connections are and stuff.
Got everything you need, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, I'm so gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Just hanging out and fishing and... You know, I'm not gonna have a lot of time after we move to Juneau with school and the JCE and everything.
Right.
So did any of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
People came and went.
Hello,
and
Mini
besides,
Viking. I haven't seen you in a
everyone
while.
moves on
Hope things are
eventually,
good
right?
for you. Thanks for stopping
Not
by.
everyone.
I try to catch you up
Not
on your
people who get
TikToks
so
when I
close to,
can.
like, family.
I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees. They keep on sprouting new branches and...
Oh, hey, I think I've got a bite.
You got this. Reel them in.
Shame, because that's what we all love to do. What am I doing on this?
Come on, pull up on the rod.
Left. IT. Take the circle.
No, give it a nice pull.
No, too far. Too far. So not. Enjoy.
I got it.
Look, we got a fish. Woo!
Slippery little.
It's not going great. I'm sorry, Mini Viking. I
Bravo.
truly know how that feels.
First of many.
It happens quite
Pace yourself.
regular,
It's a marathon, not a
off
sprint.
and on.
Thanks, Sensei.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. I was planning to go Saturday. I'll pick you up on the way out.
Cool. I'll set my alarm to ass crack of dawn. Hey, so the other day you were talking about your chosen family. How did you find them?
Well, high school can be kind of rough when you gotta hide who you are every second of the day. I got to a pretty dark place.
I can relate to that.
One morning, my uncle woke me up and told me to get into his car. I figured we're going fishing or something, but then we ended up outside the Juneau Coalition for Equality.
Your uncle brought you to the JCE.
Yeah. He didn't know how to help, so we found someone who did.
That sounds amazing.
You know, even if you don't move to Juneau, my offer still stands. The JCE holds a monthly meeting. You meet a lot of good people there.
Okay, so I did group therapy. Let me see. I'm trying to think. 2000. It was before my son was born. Oh, it was around the time my son was born. Because I was in therapy before my son was born. In 1999, I went back to college. And going back to college was really, really hard for me. Being in classes, apparently. So that I have huge amounts of flashbacks and anxiety issues. So they put me on anxiety medications, which helped a lot. But to get to the program where you get the medication and the other extra help you need, like an individual therapist, it was required to do group therapy first. I don't like group therapy per se. I have done it in the past and didn't enjoy it. I think because I'm a kind of person that just wants to talk about me when I'm in therapy. When I'm in helping other people, I want to talk about them. But when it's about me, I just want to talk about me, and I don't really want suggestions. I want to just sprue out the shit that I have problems with, and then mix it around in my fingers, like I'm giving you a visual here, to find the pieces I need to work on. That's it. That's how I like to do it. It's never changed in all the times I've gone. It's what makes me comfortable. So for me, I would probably say I'm not sure I'd fit in, because Tyler, of course, has a whole lot of stuff that's going on in his life. But we have been running on the whole concept of healing, because I think that's what's important here. I think it's really important that Tyler heals. And telling people that I think it's important that people heal is important to me. So we'll go with that. There's a lot there. That was a lot to unpack.
I'm not sure where I'm going, but yeah, if I'm around for the next one, I'll give you a call.
No pressure. Just letting
Hey,
you know
boo.
the door's open.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi, so for my science, I learned about a bunch of animal types.
More animal life cycles. Okay, give me them.
So I had a frog one.
A frog one. How do frogs? What's the
So-
frog life cycle? Which is really cool.
So a frog lays an egg.
Yep.
That egg becomes an ova.
Yep.
That egg then releases the baby frog.
Which is a
Uh,
or polywog. Actually, I think polywogs are salamanders. But go ahead.
and then the baby frog becomes an adult, and then repeat.
Okay. So what's another one you learned?
I learned about bird,
A bird. Just any bird or all birds?
any bird.
Okay. And how's that go?
So it lays an egg.
You have work today?
I do. It lays an egg.
Hang on, wait. So that's all right. Hang on, guys. Life cycle, did you learn?
I learned about cat life cycle.
Which are a lot like any other mammal life cycles, right?
Yeah. Okay, so cat gives life birth.
Uh-huh.
That releases baby cat.
Yes.
Baby cat become adult,
Yes. That then makes more baby cats.
and when it dies.
Yes. Do they have just one baby cat normally?
No.
No.
They usually have more.
They usually have more, and it's called a litter. Okay, what else? Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So what are you doing now? You did science. What's next?
For my math, I did more advanced subtraction.
Okay, you need to do some multiplication and division, please.
Okay.
Thank you. I know you hate it, but you need to do it.
It actually has a multiplication in it.
The advanced subtraction does?
Yeah.
Really?
It was advanced addition and subtraction and multiplication.
So do some division, which is the exact opposite of multiplication.
Oh, and also I learned about, and for my language arts,
We already did that, Rome.
Oh, yeah.
And you're going to write a poem. And then read a book.
Rome, and I'm going to write a poem.
And there you go. See, Rome and poem, you already started. If you say, I'm going to write a poem, but it's not about Rome.
It's going to be a lot.
You got anything good in there?
Maybe. But who says I'm willing
All
to
right,
share?
sorry, guys.
Okay,
Homeschooling.
fine. Be that way.
Have another bite.
All right, here we go.
Really don't like... This is not too bad of a smaller area. Nope. This one reminds me of Cooking Mama. What? A really big fish here. Or a dead body.
Come here.
It looks like the same fish.
Okay. How about them apples?
Oh, nice job.
Are we done yet?
So, you weren't all talk.
Impressed?
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now. So, what are you gonna make with what we catch?
Hey, you got me figured out. Slice of fresh fish, topped with garlic, pesto, walnuts, just a drop of olive oil. Pure perfection. As my partner in crime, you're entitled to a cut.
Works for me, partner. So, about last night. I don't know what Allison said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same
Some
page.
problems with my headset.
We weren't.
Hey,
Okay.
so don't tell her
I'm
I
having
told
problems
you,
with my headset. I
but
can't hear.
last week your sister was
My headset's
almost
broken.
unbearable.
Probably,
She was jumping up and down with
I
excitement.
need to
at
buy
you
a new
coming
one.
back.
Somebody
Really?
stepped on it.
You better believe it. Look, the last time you
No-
saw each
okay,
other, you
so
were
I'm just gonna have
kids.
to read the
Just
thing.
because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
But what if we can't? If she doesn't understand why all this is important to me, then maybe we're just too different. We were finally about to get some answers and she fucking ran off.
Well, can you blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it
No.
go away. She's so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it. Even the good parts.
Look, I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been murder house girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her and start fresh. Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
Okay, so the thing is that we know and he knows he wasn't the kid who killed his mom. He's just the one that took the responsibility for it and had the punishment. I didn't really think about it. Which way would Tyler go? I'm gonna go, I really didn't think about it that way. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Tyler, you know, is always thinking about the fact that he took responsibility for the murder, but, for his sister. And that has caused some stress too, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna go that way. I love you!
I guess I didn't really think about that.
Alright.
I've been so focused on my own shit.
Yeah, start the morning off
It's
right.
been hard, you know? Figuring out how to live out here.
You mean outside of Fireweed?
Yeah. When I first got there,
If you don't want to
all
go
I could
get him
think
for
about
her
was
when
getting
you get
out.
back, I'll take the
It felt
car
like
and
a
go get him.
cage.
Okay, Kurt.
But after
But
a while,
the problem
it started
was
to
I
feel
need
more
the
like
cash.
a shop.
I don't have any.
I figured out who I was in there.
So,
But
however you
now
want to do
I've
it.
got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give
Oh
up
no,
on
that's
you.
fine. I just chat,
And you can lean
just
on me
chat
too
with her.
if you
That's
want.
all.
Just be careful, okay? Got a bad left shoulder.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for listening.
Don't mention it.
Oh, we got another fish
Don't
again.
you say anything. I got this.
More fishing. Such a small area. What? Should have been able to go further with that.
Easy. Oh. Whoa. Bam. 3 out of 3.
Well played.
Can we be done now with the fishing?
I got nothing. That was clean.
Fish.
I'm
all
a little
fish.
disappointed. Hey, can I ask you something that's pretty personal?
Sure. Take off the gloves.
You've been with people,
Ooh, here
right?
comes the serious question.
Romantically?
Yeah. A few. Have you?
No, not really.
That's kind of surprising.
Never met the right person.
I guess the right person just never came along.
But you're open to the idea?
Yeah, I could be. Let's say I'm reevaluating.
You want my take on it?
Sure.
Heartbreak sucks. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's hard sometimes, I think. I think we all have hard times with that. Alright, so it's hard to argue. If you want to risk it with me, it's not for me. Okay, so we have to take the leap here. Should we say that he wants to ask Michael out? We know that the way well, at least for me, the interpretation of how Michael has been flirting with him indicates that Michael might be interested in that. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with it. I'm kind of that person.
And you're still interested in being that someone? Even after all the shit that's happened?
Hey, I've got baggage too. I think it's worth a chance. Don't you?
But he didn't literally say, do you want to go out with me? He asked if he thought he would like to do that.
I think we're in
No,
total
I feel like
agreement
we're completely
Yeah.
like, pfft.
here. Yeah. I get this feeling like I could say or do anything with you.
The
And it'd
camera
be cool.
movement is
I feel
interesting.
safe.
You are. Because your sister would kill me if I did you dirty.
Yeah, she would.
So, doesn't look like you're catching anything with that. You want me to show you how it's done?
Go for it.
That's an innuendo, if I've ever heard one. I'm pretty sure he's going to show him how to fish, but that was also an innuendo.
Hey, you're missing the show.
Really? I'm pretty bad at this shit. Do we make a move or do nothing? It would be pointless at this point in time to do nothing. Alright, kiss time. Close your eyes. Oh, maybe not. Hold my hand.
You okay?
Oh. That's sweet. What a sweet place to have a kiss, too. I don't know. Though, it's pretty fucking cold. Sorry if I'm ruining it. I just sitting on an ice lake would not be my idea of romance. It'd be way too fucking cold. I'd have to sit in the person's lap to be warm. I'd have to sit in my love's lap to stay warm on an ice lake. Okay, hopefully nobody was triggered by that or upset by it. We're moving on. She's waiting for Taylor.
So, yeah.
Yeah, is one way to put it. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay, call me later?
You know I will.
I'm a helpless romantic. I think everybody should just be in love. Make the world a better place. We'd all be happy.
Sorry for interrupting.
Though you could be in groups of
No,
happy people.
it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
Catch anything?
Mostly ice, but yeah.
3 fish and a Michael.
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday. All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here.
You're my brother. This is the...
God, why did I miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You don't tell.
Because she needed her brother.
Okay, so I need to show
I'm
you
pretty
something.
sure Allison
What?
needed
You're
Tyler
kinda
more
weirding me
than
out.
Tyler needed Allison.
Can we sit down for a sec?
Pretty sure of that. What are we doing?
So, what is it?
I was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
I'm not surprised. Burning down the barn didn't really seem like a Sam move.
Yeah, I guess it was silly to suspect him in the
I
first
think
place.
it was more of a hope.
He'd never hurt Mary Ann's kids. There's something else.
Yes.
Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Mary Ann first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think?
I think we need a ladder.
Should we give it a shot?
That's what I
We've
think.
come this far. And a hidden loft? That's got secret shit written all over it.
Who am I?
Let's go.
Who am I? Hey, Cuz Walt, thanks for stopping by. I know you're doing your thing, so don't worry about it. It's nice that you plopped in. I'm just doing an early stream today so that I can get a little more video game playing time in. I'm doing all right.
Ugh, what a
For
mess.
me.
That's not gonna help us get this house sold.
Yeah, we got our dead. What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
Probably just storage.
It's probably just storage. We're gonna find like 13 years of National
That'd
Geographic
be
or something.
weird.
So why would she keep it a secret then?
Because she forgot about it.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
Okay, I'm gonna do that again. Is that not the answer?
It's probably just storage. We're gonna find like 13 years of National Geographic or something.
So why would she keep it a secret then?
Caitlin says that. Okay, so obviously that's not the answer, right? Do we need a ladder? Yes. Ladder? No ladder. Can't use the ladder. Ah, frick these. You're on a walk? Well, walks are good. Well, errands are fun too. Whatever. You'll catch it or not
What do
catch
you
it.
think is
I'll
up
be
there?
here or
I don't
I'll
know.
be here. You'll be out. Do
I'm
something
trying
else.
not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
Okay, so that wasn't. We don't have to do this.
We don't have to do this. We might not like what we find.
When has that ever stopped us?
I already did the look.
Need to see the picture again?
No, we know where it's at. I just need a fucking ladder. Do I get up here? Well, I guess I don't need a ladder. I could just climb on the fucking bar. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Just a pain in the ass sometimes with this game. Okay, we want up there. How do we get the game to let us up there? Obviously not that way. Okay, so I'm missing something. Always a good time? Well, thank you. That's what some people tell me. Glad that some people like catching my stream.
I thought I saw something red over here, but guess my mind's just playing tricks on me.
What?
I thought I saw something red over here, but no lever. Man, this place is a mess.
If there was ever a time to find a magic portal.
Okay, that's not doing it. We know where it's at. It's up there, but I don't understand why the game's being so weird.
Just a regular old light switch.
How do you know? Click it. Click a ticket. What's this one? Let me look.
For a second, I thought there might be another secret stash down here, but just a loose plank. The handle should be behind this.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah, there it is. Whoop! I didn't even know we were looking for a handle.
It's opening up.
The secret keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yep. Come on, let's find a...
Well, that's way too high to jump. You want to give me a leg up?
I'm so not touching your nasty shoes. We'll find a ladder.
I know where the ladder is. See, look. You missed the fishing because, well, we were fishing. Oh, wow. That's a huge thing. It's a witchy thing. Was she a witch? She was a witch.
Can you see anything?
Lots of things.
Nope. Nada.
Liar. What do you want to lie to him for? Or is it because it's dark? Is that the idea? I see stars! Upon the...
Here, found a switch.
Woo!
Holy shit. Well, that shaved a few years off my life.
Marianne was very talented in art-wise. Yeah, Tyler caught 3 fish, man.
Whoa.
That's pretty cool.
It's
Her story.
Look. She left us something.
Right? More puzzles. I'm gonna tell you the puzzles in Atomic Heart are really
It's got a
weird for me.
combination lock with letters.
It's cold here today
think she hid
too.
the
Not as
code
cold as it
somewhere in
is
all this?
there though.
Knowing Mary Ann, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah. Let's start here.
What are we doing? Don't we want to do the puzzle first? Okay, let's look here. Examine.
Why are these pictures from the Book of Goblins here?
I don't know.
This is fucking another puzzle. Cool. Okay, well, this is obviously not the right direction. Graphic goblins, good deeds, right? But then we have for real. Her cruel parents kept her locked away in their musty palace. Okay, so let's stop. So say one day something. Once upon a time, I think. One day she took her tiara and ran away to the forest. The old bear's gifts for the princess. Okay. Examine. Right, wait, set down.
That's the pious pelican spot.
Oh, I see.
Crafty goblins go here.
Hmm.
The Mad Hunter, always on the princess's trail.
So I'm missing 3 other ones. I think I got other ones. Do I need them all to do this? Because that's not going to work out.
Back in your pond, Big Frog. We'll let the mangy muskrat have his rock back. There you go, stalwart moose.
Oh, so there's a lot more of them that I haven't found yet. Interesting. Alright, so let's see what this one does.
Do you have any idea what the code might be?
No. So we should probably see if Marianne hid anything before we go trying to guess.
R-L O-S E-A.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Alright. Have a good one. Are they all the same letters? They are. Okay. Which is no M, so it's not Marianne. I thought maybe it was Ollie and Allison, but we never are given Tyler's real name, so... Alright, so there's no answer to that. What's this one up here?
I don't get this one. What's the deal with the tiara?
No clue. The princess never wore a tiara in any of the drawings Marianne did with us.
Maybe the tiara tells about things. Am I streaming after 8 p.m. tonight? I will be doing a 6. I'll start at 6, so I might be streaming after that. I don't know why. What's up? I could push out and start my stream at 7 and go from 7 to 9. And then I'll be around at 8. There's something going on that I should be doing. Share with me. I'm very curious.
Tyler, we're not done with this one.
Well, done with a lot of them. Which one do you want to check? You want to do this one first? Okay, let's do that.
Recognize this?
Yeah. It's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right?
Okay, so the Mad Hunter.
Well, here it is. Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message.
There were no
Okay,
goblins at this
spot the
time.
differences. It moves. Oh. Some of these parts are buttons. Why do you think she added that castle in the background?
See the color of the flag? It could be the Gold Lady's castle. And it looks like the princess is running away from it.
So, does his smile look different to you?
Mhm. Yes, it glows when you do it that way. Let's glow.
Maybe that branch looks a little bit different? I don't know. The princess is running away from the Mad Hunter.
Who was sent by the Gold Lady, according to the story.
Do you think... No goblins.
Yeah. In the original, the goblins managed to save the princess from the Mad Hunter.
So we saved Marianne from something. She had that flower? Is that like a innocence lost kind of thing?
Okay, well, obviously. Oh, I didn't take well.
It's not the same title,
Once
so I guess
upon
that counts
a-
as a difference.
Once upon a time, there was a young princess who felt hopeless.
Maybe not. But the title is different.
Okay, so we've... That one's up. That one's bright. That one's bright. Was there a different look on her? So they all shine. Wait a minute. Okay. All right, so we have the moon, the title, the stars, the smile, no goblins, the princess, the flower was there, the arms are there. And this one is not there. This one right here.
Maybe not. Okay, spot the differences.
Oh, so that one's different. That one's different.
Or not.
That one's different.
I'm really grasping at straws
Yeah,
here.
whatever. Whatever. That one.
Wait. Even if the branch is a little different, I don't really think that means anything. It's just a random star. No special meaning.
Well, yeah, that's why he selected it. I think that's important.
Figured anything out yet?
Okay, so we're gonna deselect that.
Wait.
Keep saying wait. I don't know.
Well, here
'Cause
it
that
is.
difference is
Why do you think she changed the
that
picture?
wasn't there.
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two mean something.
Something about Marianne,
Okay,
right? Since she's the princess?
Yeah.
I feel like that's...
Why don't we try to find them all and then see if it makes any sense?
Oh, so Caswalt, you started Weight Watchers for help? Oh yeah, Weight Watchers is a good one. I personally haven't done Weight Watchers. My sister has done it. She got a little tired of it because of the amount of money that you spent. And they use points rather than you learning about calories. And one of the ones I was interested in looking at, but it got too complicated for my little brain, is micros and macros. I have a whole book on it, but you have to do all this math for it. So for me, the easiest way is keep count of my food. The easiest way is just to count the calories. It doesn't help you though for supplements and how you're supposed to eat, what you're supposed to eat, what's good and what's not. But my biggest issue I have is overeating, so I have to stay on top of that. They have a lot of good foods though in Weight Watchers, and you can buy them pretty much anywhere. You don't have to go. It's not like Atkins, though Atkins is now I see being sold also in most places. The keto diet, Bone Junkie does that one. I learned a lot from him. I like the paleo diet myself. I don't like to call it a diet though, but I like the way of the paleo system is set up. There's some really good food in it, and then if you count on top of it, you just make sure your serving size are set in a certain way. Eating is a big issue. All right, I'm gonna deselect everything. And then I'm gonna go back through what's different. Okay, so I'm deselecting that one. I'm gonna deselect that. We're gonna
Maybe
deselect
not.
that one.
The title is different. Wait.
Okay, so, and we know that, okay, so select. We know that one's different. So we're supposed to count what's different and what's not different, right? Okay, so the hand is different, so we'll select that one. And that's not different, I don't think. Let's see. The flower. No, flower's not different, but I'm pretty sure that tree's different. Yep, so we're gonna select that one. She's different. Castle's different. I don't think that branch is different, is it? No, branch isn't different, so we're not going to select that. I'm pretty sure his smile is different. Don't think that star is different. Title's different. So, is that it? Let's pick the smile. No. Oh, there's another flower too. That flower is different, right?
Never mind. That's nothing.
Well, that's why I got rid of it. Select. Deselect. Select. Okay, so the hand's different. Bush is different. That's different. That's different. For sure, because she's not in the picture. Branch is different? I don't see how the branch is different. I don't see how the branch is different.
Okay, well, here it is. Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know.
2, 3.
Maybe it's a message.
So I don't think
like,
that branch is
the
different, so
differences
I'm not
between
gonna
the two
select it.
mean something.
Something about Marianne, right? Since she's the
All right,
princess?
so I'm gonna
Yeah.
deselect.
Why don't we try to find them all?
Maybe not.
I'm gonna go the other
Title
way.
is different.
I'm gonna go what's not different.
Wait. Actually, I'm not sure.
Okay. So what's not different? Let's
Or
try
not.
that. That's not different. That's not different.
Huh. A pink flower. Was that in the original picture?
That's not different. That's not different.
Is there an extra star here? Or am I just imagining that?
Okay. So those are all the not difference, and I got more conversation going on. I do. Where's that flower at? Okay, so is it that flower is in the picture. I don't know if it's in the picture correctly. That flower is in the picture.
Or not.
Didn't say anything there.
Wait. Wait.
Okay, so I get a weight on those two. Okay, so let's go back here.
Really grasping at straws here. Never mind. That's nothing. It's just a random
Okay.
star. No special meaning.
So we're gonna go with this one. And that one.
The Mad Hunter still has two hands here.
So this was either before the Gold Lady cut off his other one, or after he earned it back?
Which either makes it before most of the stories or after.
Yeah, at some point when she was running away from whatever the hell the Mad Hunter meant to Marianne.
Okay, so hand in.
Maybe not. But the title is different.
What booger mean?
Even if the branch is a little different, don't really think that means anything.
There it goes.
That's
Pick a
it.
moment.
Whoa.
What's in there?
Hi,
Tyler,
Luminous. How are
see that little
you?
light? I think we need to
Everything's
solve this
good,
one
all right.
next.
Thanks for stopping by. We're trying to solve, we're solving puzzles here. That's what we're doing. Puzzles. Sam.
Pictures, letters. Have you ever seen any of these?
All the pictures of Marianne I've ever seen were the ones hanging on the walls.
An artsy environmentalist. Yep, that sounds like Marianne's exact kind of catnip.
Person with a little heart shape over their head. You didn't make a comment about that?
Did you know she studied engineering?
No. It looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled, like someone tried to throw it away.
She came from California, though. Or at least that's where she was going to school. In 1984. Huh, her and I would have been going to college together. She was a year older, though, than me. Okay. Marianne, I can't do this anymore. You deserve better than a cliche bullshit like, it's not you, it's me. But the truth is, it's all just been too much to deal with, and I've realized I'm just not ready. Maybe if we could have dealt with all of this on our own without your mom constantly putting pressure on us, things could have been different. But the damage is done, and it's probably too late for that now. I'm sorry. You're an amazing person, and you made me a better man. I hate myself for doing this, but I feel like we'll both be better off apart. There I go with the cliches again. Please don't ever stop being who you are. Here, but I'm gone. Brent. What an asshole. I've had that experience. And I'm not saying he's an asshole
This
because
guy
of that.
been any more
Yeah.
cryptic?
I'm not saying he's an asshole because of what he's saying. It's how he's fucking say it. Here, but gone. Fuck, dude. You don't have to linger there. Just whatever.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
The gold lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kind of
Yep.
rich?
Maybe. Would have been nice to have some of that.
That's what it said.
Oh, poor
My
thing.
bird, Polly.
Why would she keep an old drawing of a pet
I'll
in
miss you
here?
forever. Maybe Polly wasn't a bird.
I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne.
And a good one, too.
God, that's so not her.
As we all remember each other in different ways. Okay, so we've looked at everything here, right? Yep. Looked at that. Looked at that. Does that say anything?
You think the guy with her is Brent? From the letter?
I would guess so.
Okay.
Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one
What
next.
little light? Oh. I don't know what little light you're talking about, but I'm thinking the gold queen has to go in one of these. Yep.
Gold lady stays locked up in her castle.
Okay. Alright, so then we're gonna go back here. Examine.
There's the gold lady
Another
again.
puzzle!
She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
Okay, so we have choose.
Hey, I can move the piece next to the gold lady.
All these pictures.
That's a horse.
They look like images from Marianne's life before Delos, don't they?
Well, is the gold lady setting the animals free?
Judging from the broomstick, I'd say she's getting rid of them, not setting them free.
The princess
No, wait.
dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun?
Notice how unhappy she looks in all these pictures? I don't think she was having any fun.
Okay, I think it's the bird. We know that she had a poor birdie. Okay, so, and it's probably the ballet, since we know she was doing that. And then this one is scales, money, medicine. She wanted to do art, but I don't think that's what she ended up doing. I think it's...
Nope.
Nope. Okay, then how about that one?
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the gold lady.
Shoes.
What's the gold lady doing?
Whispering something into someone's ear behind the princess's back?
It seems like the gold lady's kind of stabbing the princess in the back in all these, right?
Well, obviously that wasn't the answer, though. Let's go back to the knight. I think the knight's probably the one. I mean, it is a fairy tale.
Figured anything out yet?
Okay, no? Oh. Still figuring it out.
Nah, still thinking.
That's a blacksmith.
Nope. Is that it?
It's opening.
Oh, interesting. Okay, examine.
What's in there this time?
Let's read this one first.
Her father.
So, May 17th, 1996. Marianne, I hope this letter finds you, but since you didn't leave any contact information, I will have to send it to your aunt and hope for the best. I am writing to inform you that your mother passed away last week. We just had a funeral reception. The house has been filled with people all day. Friends, family, colleagues, and church members. It's now 11 p.m. and I'm sitting alone at the kitchen table, surrounded by dozens of trays of food, flowers, and sympathy cards. Your cousin Adie brought in a beautiful photo album full of our holiday pictures in Lacana. You're there in all of them, but you weren't here today. We haven't heard from you in 4 years, and I can only hope you made it to Alaska or wherever you are, and that you and the child are both safe. Your mother had been sick and depressed for years, and you can imagine why. The pain of being shunned by her own daughter, knowing she would never get to see her grandchild grow up. It spread through her body like cancer and consumed her completely. All this suffering simply because you ran away like a temperamental little girl instead of accepting her help when you got pregnant out of wedlock after dropping out of college and without a penny to your name. She only stepped up to help because she knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly, Marianne. A mother's duty doesn't end when her children leave home. Now that you're a mother yourself, I hope you will begin to understand that good parenting isn't about coddling children. It's about providing for them and shaping them into people they're supposed to become, whether they like it or not. I won't trouble you again. You've made your intentions clear. I just thought you should know. You're a real piece of cake, Dad. That's a lot of guilt sitting there.
What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us? Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Oh.
Yeah, you're right.
The story deepens. Hello, Drunken
Do
Burrito.
you think
Thank
we
you
could
for
track down her
stopping
father?
by.
You mean the grandfather
Yeah.
she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the
You're
letter.
not excited?
I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
But she does. She wants to be a part of that. And you've rated me again. You have to tell me, remember? I looked, though. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me do you a shout out, everybody. Go check out Drunken Burrito. He plays a lot of Rocket League, but he does play other games. But you guys would be like, he's really cool, so you should check him out. I really like him. So there. Yeah, I won't know that you rated me at all, so I have to go into Twitch and look. I'm gonna since I'm moving again. You're welcome, always. Since I'm moving again, I'm not doing anything for the channels right now. I'm doing a lot of artwork because I'm trying to get some stuff done. And then I've also I'm trying to do a lot of artwork, finish the journal. I've got 2 journals sitting out, trying to get them done, and then I'm moving. And so I also am still also bouncing back and forth between here and Montana. So as soon as I move again and reset everything up, then I'm going to go into Steam Elements and change up everything, and I should be getting notifications when you and my other online friends stop by to say hi. So thank you. This game is a walking sim puzzle game. So we're learning about the twins' life. And right now we're on the 3rd chapter and we're learning about their father. So anybody who sticks around, thank you for sticking around. Not your thing, totally understand. We'll catch you on another one. All right, so we just learned about her father as an asshole too. But that makes sense because Marianne showed up in Alaska and then ended up with children. But now it seems like that who we thought she was parent, the father of the children that we thought, the person we thought was the father of children obviously there was another child. Somewhere along the line there was another child, but we haven't learned about where that child went. Marianne had a very muddled up life. Salmonberry Park, Kodak Island, Ecto Village Arts and Workshops.
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it.
From the good people.
So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, other people.
Yeah.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Marianne when the whole town was turning on us?
So, June 1992. Don't be a stranger. Keep on looking for those answers to the questions in your head to which you're blind. Smiley face Shelley. To which you're blind. We miss you already. Soul and Browen. Sorry, we're losing you to modern civilization. We'll miss your positive attitude and your adventurous spirit. Also, your wild edibles picking skills. Ha ha ha. Pretty, Marcus. Bon voyage, Marianne. Rick. Marianne, you had the warmest, most beautiful aura, and I know you'll keep on shining wherever you land. Peace and blessings. Jarieta. Thanks for being our little ray of sunshine. Godspeed, Kabat and Wate. I like your pictures. Love, Kamala. Interesting. We'll keep learning more about this lady, I'm telling you.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
Here is my Delos Crossing pals number 555-321-6663. I let him know you were interested in the house he's selling. Tammy. Huh. Tammy knows shit. Tammy knows shit. Tammy knows shit. Huh. Okay.
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
Ready? Who's Carol? And then we have that. That's her cabin. Alright, so we're all done. So now we're at another crossroads because Allison wants to know more about the family, while Tyler wants nothing to know about the family.
I think we're supposed to try this one next.
One day she took her tiara and ran away to the forest. Really? We're doing this one next? Examine.
What's this?
Some sort of map?
Okay, well, select.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. That's the Gold Lady's castle.
Watchmaker.
Some sort of clock?
No, we know that's probably not it first. What's this one? Okay, so maybe that's the commune. No, that's the commune up there. Okay, so we start with that one. We're gonna go to this one here.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
So then here,
Some sort of clock?
then there,
This is the princess's house.
and there.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
That one was the easiest of the
Yes.
two.
What's in there? Another letter?
The princess's loss. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
The princess is lost. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She made it through the woods and to that house with nothing left but the clothes on her back and a single item from her old life, a splendid tiara. She lost almost everything in her desperate flight from the mad hunter. The trees tore the rucksack from her back and shredded her dress and left a pattern of red welts on her skin. But through it all, she clenched the tiara close to her chest, fearing any misstep would cause it to fall from her arms and break. The tiara had its own spot in the big wooden house, a pillow near the window where the sun would catch it on the surface to shine and wink. The princess would stare for hours at the tiara, marveling in its beauty and running her thumb down its curves. Every morning she would wake and she would tend it, polishing its every surface to be sure it shone as brightly as it possibly could. Then she would pick it up, place it on her head, and walk in the woods feeling somehow more complete. Because what, after all, was a princess without a crown? Well, you could be a goddess. Every night she would place it upon her pillow and give it its quick kiss and go to bed. On her way she would pause and glance back to be sure it was still there. She hated to be separated from it, but she knew it was safest on the pillow while she slept. Next. Okay, so that's just it. That's all. That's weird.
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
God, it makes sense now.
Kiara is the baby.
Yeah. She got pregnant. And she ran away to start a new life. And then she made her way to Delos Crossing.
Yeah, we got a big
where she was finally happy.
here.
But then the baby died.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind, built a whole new life for him,
Her, him.
and then he was just gone.
Yeah, it doesn't explain you two. I'm still confused about that.
I guess having us helps her move on. But when it looked like we were gonna be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened.
Wait,
to her,
we still have one more puzzle.
and now I do.
Yeah. But we still haven't seen what's in that chest.
Because I don't know how to open it.
Okay, so how do we open it?
Was it
All
a name?
right, should be easy enough.
You liar. Okay, so... Wait. Okay, let's do this first. We have an O. So it's not that. O. Oh, wait. Is it gonna be that easy? Nope, not sun. What else? I mean, how do we know what the... Well, it's not love. I don't know. What the fuck? It's not love. It's not sun. Is that an N or an R? Because that's the other issue. Because to me, it looks like an R. It looks like a hand-rendered R. But it could be an N. Sarah. I don't even know what... I mean, I don't know what the... Can't do mom. Can't do son. Anybody got a clue? I mean, I've solved the other ones. Look.
The princess lost her most precious treasure. That's why it all happened.
I still can't wrap my head around it.
I need a clue.
We'll get to those later. Let's finish this one.
Well,
okay?
Such a bitch sometimes. What would be the ease?
Why don't we just break this open? There's a crowbar right downstairs.
What? No. You don't want to try and figure out what all this means?
I'm so done
Me
with her
too!
riddles.
Because I don't understand them. I don't know what this would be. Okay, so... Wait, okay. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Ah, I just missed it. Okay, there's O... L... What's that one? O-L-E. Okay, O-L-E. So...
That crowbar is sounding pretty
Yeah.
nice right now.
I just didn't look. L-E. That's not it. O-L-E. Oh, maybe I gotta look at the colors too. Fuck beans. Okay, so it's an E, orange, an O, yellow, and a red L. Okay, so it is yellow.
That crowbar is sounding pretty nice right now.
L. This is E. And this is O. Leo. Well, that would have been one I want to even...
Yes.
Who the fuck's a Leo? Is that the baby's name? The baby's name is Leo, I think. Uh-oh. Things are getting creepy.
Whoa.
Did it just get darker
Yep.
in here?
And the tiara moved.
Ollie. She
Dear
knows.
Allison and Ollie, we write stories to understand and be understood.
I was her son.
But what good is a story without a first act? I'm sorry, I kept mine from you so long. All my love, Goblins. Oh,
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
was there something buried there? Oh,
Is that...
Leo Ronan.
it's your brother.
Why didn't she tell about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
She
I
did.
mean, it's fucking terrible.
She told
That's
you in
why.
stories. But
Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes.
well, we have to go find out where the picture of the tree takes us to the grave. Nothing else in there?
Come on. Let's go to the dock.
I want to go to the dock.
It's time to finish this.
Wait. I don't want to go to the dock. We have other things in here. I want to look in here. Examine? That's it? Oh. I guess it's his.
Hey, now that we're done with the important stuff,
baby
maybe we
blanket.
can take a crack at these?
Yes, let's take a crack at these. What's this one?
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story. What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up the book and check?
Really? I want to guess. Okay, so the bear's big paws. What's this one? Princess Party. Was that what it was? The Bear and the Princess. Okay. Once upon a time, in the ancient deep forest, the old bear stood on the bank of the river, swiping at salmon on their way to the spawning grounds. Just as he got his paw on the particularly fat one, he heard a woman shouting for help. He considered simply eating his salmon, but then she screamed again, and he lumbered over to investigate. After a short walk, he found the princess clinging to the top of a tree while a wolf snarled and snapped at the base of the tree. I know we've read this one. Old Bear would normally have not got in the middle of such a situation. After all, as a fellow predator, he understood the wolf's need to hunt. But when he saw the princess, he was struck by her beauty, and he knew he had to help. With a great roar, the bear heaved on his hind legs, raising to his full height. The wolf snapped and snarled in his direction, but the bear roared again, and the wolf took off in the trees, tail between his legs. The old bear fell down on all fours and stared up at the princess. She regarded him fearfully. "You can come down," he said. "How do I know you didn't save me just so you could eat me yourself?" asked the princess. "I suppose that's a fair question," admitted the old bear, "but I promise I won't eat you." The princess had no reason to trust the old bear, except that he had kind eyes, so she slowly made her way down the tree. When she reached the ground, the bear only watched her, so she supposed she was not going to be eaten today. "Thank you," she said to the old bear. "Of course," he said. "Can I walk you back to your home?" "Of course," said the princess. And so the princess and the old bear walked together through the woods back to the big wooden house. After that, the princess would occasionally find gifts from the bear: fish-caught salmon, a handful of ripe berries, a newly bloomed bluebell. One spring, when the sudden thaw flooded the path out of the princess' home, the old bear was there, and she rode his back across the river. The old bear began to think that the princess should be his mate. After all, she had no mate, and she needed one, and he could keep her warm and provide her a much more suitable den, and catch fish for her, and protect her from the wolves. She, in turn, would brush out his fur, pick the berries without smushing half of them, and scratch that one part of his back he couldn't reach. And with how she took care of the goblin, she would be an excellent mother for his cubs. One day the old bear came with a ring of spurs and asked the princess to be his bride. "I'm sorry," said the princess. "You are a very good friend, and I appreciate all you've done for me, but I cannot marry you. You are a bear, and I am a princess. It would never work." The old bear was crushed. "Can we still be friends?" he asked. "We will always be friends," said the princess, "but I will never marry you." The old bear and the princess carried on their friendship. After 1 year, he tried again to ask her to be his bride, but once again she refused. This happened 1 year later, and 1 year after that, and finally the princess said, "Old bear, you are my dear friend, and I appreciate all you've done for me, but I would sooner have you left me to the wolves than marry you, and that is how it will always be." Well, that's kind of rude. "I have my hands full with 2 goblins who live under my house, and they're all I need." That wounded the old bear deeply, but it was finally enough to stop his proposals. They remained friends, and he continued to give her gifts of fresh salmon and ripe berries and nearly bloomed bluebells. But the old bear never again asked the princess to be his bride as much as he might have wanted to. And this is how the princess befriended the old bear and how she refused him. Okay. So let's see. Collect.
Fresh caught salmon.
Mm-hmm.
A newly bloomed bluebell.
Mm-hmm.
A handful of ripe
And
berries.
that's it.
Nice.
Look.
Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go.
Sorry for the note under the door like a prison inmate. You okay? I stopped by and rang a couple times this week, but you didn't answer. I could see the light in the hayloft, so I figured you were in, but didn't want to talk. I hope I didn't ruin everything. I know I probably came on kind of strong, but the thing is, I don't know how to talk to a woman like you. You're strong and kind, and you know so much. It's hard for me to know how to keep up. I guess all of that went to my head, but I want you to know I got the message, and I'm going to get out of your hair now, and there doesn't need to be any bad feelings. We can pass in the street and say hello or not. It's okay. P.S. I noticed your car was leaking, so I put some sealant in there. You might need to take it to the shop, though. Let me know if you want me to come with you, because sometimes these guys try to rip you off. If not, no big deal. I had a friend like that once. And, yeah, he got a little mad at me, too. But I wasn't as rude as she was. I just said, I didn't feel the
Crafty
same way.
goblin's loot.
That's from The Princess and the Two Thieves. I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso. And you probably remember what the goblins stole in
They
that
stole the
story,
cake.
huh?
I remember it.
Some flour for the cake,
No.
maybe? What if they took
They
some
did
spoons?
take some spoons. I don't think they took the flour, though.
Maybe not. Didn't they take some of the princess's clothes? Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit? I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs. Did they steal candy? Maybe not.
Now I'm gonna have to look at that stupid book story. Okay. We read that one too. Yep. Okay. Once upon a time in the ancient deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. The house was built from the strong wood and the forest, and it kept the princess warm and safe. The princess was not native of the forest, and she never spoke about where she had come from, for it made her cry. She did not have many friends, but that was how she liked it. The forest was big and deep, and many paths led to her house. But not many visitors passed by. The princess was happy to be left alone in the big house in the deep forest. She knew that the forest would provide for her, but that its generosity had to be respected, so she only took what she needed. And for a long time, life was just fine for the princess in the big wooden house. One winter day, okay, so we have a few fruits and nuts and eggs. So let's put this back. I know she did.
Maybe not. Wait. Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe they took some of the princess's
They
fruit?
did. Okay, so fruit and eggs. Maybe it's birds time, losing some food. But then small items, spoons, forks and knives, and blankets. So we have spoons we lost.
What if they took some spoons?
Yep. Okay, so there we go.
That's it. I always wondered where that
You're
drawing
the
went.
best.
She said it was her favorite, and then one day it just
You are the
disappeared.
best mom in the world, the prettiest princess. Okay. And we're gonna go to this one.
The very old beaver's repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again?
Okay, which one is it though? Ice troll. I don't think it's that one. Gives saves the old beaver. Big frog gets punished. That's the one where Pelican helps, but I don't remember. This might be that one. The storm intended was total whiteout. Goblins. Okay, so went straight to the big wooden house that had already been bowed. She found the princess in the... She cried and then she placed her stone. But so it spread. Thank you, you're welcome. I thought it was my guilt, but... Okay, so it's not that one. I think it's that one. That's stuff. Hag loses her name. Nope. That doesn't look like it. Makes new friends. Okay, that's about being friends. Let's cave. It's a princess party, but I don't think that's the one. No. Okay, fixes the house. Once upon a time in the ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. One night, a particularly violent storm shook the house. It shook the shingles on the roof and the planks in the wall, and even shook the beams on which the house. I remember reading this one. The storm had blown shingles off the roof and planks, and even bent a post. And this is where the old bear came by to see the princess had any trouble in the storm. He found her nailing planks back in place. Stop, princess. Let me do that. I'm happy to do it. But if you want to help with the roof, you may. All right. So, very large. He stretched up on his. Vice President decided more precision was needed. She thought then of the very old beaver who kept an extremely crafted den. Perhaps she can help. She went looking for the very old beaver and found the industrious animal hard at work slapping down mud on the part of her dam that had been blown apart by the storm. Most of the structure was unharmed because the beaver was very good at building things. The princess knew she had come to the right place. Beaver, she said, my house was damaged in the storm. Can you help me fix it? I believe I could. Do that, yes, said the very old beaver, and she paused at fixing her own den to follow Princess. The very old beaver examined the big wooden house and said, it'll be an easy fix, and she set about writing the post with a slap of her tail. When she was done, the princess stroked the beaver's head. Thank you, beaver. The wind blew the shingles off the roof and the planks off the walls and even bent this post. Now I thank you. I still have a home. Okay, so in there she was all... towards... I'm thinking the beaver was Carol. Yeah, okay, so it was the roof. So, fix.
She fixed the roof
And
shingles.
she did the planks.
She slapped the post with her tail to write it.
Where's the planks? Oh, no, right there.
She fixed the planks. All right. Damn. That must have been rough on her.
Dear Marianne,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
covered your ears every
doesn't
time
really
I
like
try
to
to have
talk
this
about it.
conversation with you, so I thought I'd have a better chance doing this in a letter. I know you don't like saying goodbye, so I'll keep my melancholy ramblings short and sweet. I want to thank you with all my heart for taking care of me for the past few months. I can't even imagine how exhausting it must have been for you to look after a sick old lady when you also have 2 small children at home. I know you want me to keep fighting this disease and hoping for recovery, but it's always been a great strength of mine to know when it's time to let go, and the time has come. I'd like to ask you for one last favor. Please take care of Eddie after I'm gone. My poor boy puts on a brave front ever since his father died, but I know he's in pain. I would be much more at peace knowing he still has family. Maybe you could teach the kids how to fish. He loves spending time with them. Thank you for your warmth and the peace you brought to my life. Give the kids a kiss for me, will you? Carol. See, I was right. She was the beaver. All right, and then we have the last one, which is here.
The crafty goblin's good deeds.
Of course. The goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really
Oh,
remember.
you're so helpful. What's this? Not that one. That one. Sorry. Pelican, not that one. There it is. Once upon a time in the deep ancient forest, there lived a pair of crafty goblins in a cave below the big wooden house. They lived with the wise princess who shared as much food with them as she was able, but it was never quite enough. This left the goblins hungry, very hungry, always hungry. One day they went out foraging for food. The pious pelican landed on a rock and thumped a smorgasbord from her beak, which the goblins knew was magic and never emptied. There was the king crabs in the red, blue, gold, and scarlet, veiny, plump shrimp, pink-shelled scallops, oblong brown clams, purple spiky urchins, and one prickly red sea cucumber. The food just kept coming. They watched as the pelican ate one clam and then took a nap. Do you think she would mind if we took just a little? Asked one goblin to the other. Her beak never empties. She won't possibly miss a couple crabs, said the second, licking her lips. And they were agreed, so they crept over and flitched some crabs and ran. The goblins scarfed the crabs, but when they finished, they found they were still hungry. She won't miss a handful of shrimp, said the goblin to the other, and the goblin scarfed the shrimp, but when they finished, they found that they were still hungry. Maybe also a few scallops, said one goblin to the other. The goblins scarfed the scallops, but when they were finished, they found they were still hungry. So they went back for clams, and then the urchins, and finally even the sea cucumber. Finally, we're not hungry, but then there was nothing left. Just then the pelican woke up. What happened to my food? She asked. Unable to lie about the goblins confessed their crime. The pelican was dismayed, but she was a charitable-hearted bird, and she could tell the crafty goblins were growing little creatures. Goblins, said the pious pelican, I will share my food with you, but you must in return follow my example and be generous with others as I am with you. Take this to heart, and I will have considered your debt paid. But we have nothing to give, said the goblins. You have your nimble hands and your crafty brains and your loving heart, said the pelican, and the crafty goblins realized how much they had to give, and for the rest of the day they looked for ways to help the other creatures of the forest. They found the stalwart moose struggling with an icy, hard-to-reach spot on his back, so they climbed up and gave it a good scratching. Next, they helped the old bear who could not get the honey out of the narrow beehive. They climbed up to the top of the tree with the hive and dropped it, cracking it open. Finally, they found the princess crying over a loss she would not speak about, so they wrapped their little arms around her in a great big hug and stayed until she felt better. When they were done, they returned to the pious pelican. Did it feel good being generous as I am? Asked the pelican. It did, said the goblins. I'm glad, said the pelican. We all have problems that we can't solve on our own, but if everyone goes with generosity in their hearts, then there's always someone on hand to help. But we all must commit to do so, or there may be no one there to help when you need it. This made sense to the goblins, and they thanked the pious pelican for her food and the lesson. Of course, by this time they were hungry again, and that remained an ongoing problem until the day that the stalwart moose taught them to fish. But that is another story. All right, so let's see. So Moose had an itch, Bear had the honey, and the princess had a hug. So let's see. Drop the honey thing.
They broke open the beehive for the bear.
Yeah. Need that one. Hug.
They hugged the princess when she was crying.
Scratch.
They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back. Nailed it. Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
The Pelican Crossing is a specifically gifted boutique located near the Oshia Glacier, catering to Gasanoot Channel tourists as well as Del Caso Crossing locals. We specialize in an assortment of high-quality products from home accessories, handmade souvenirs to personalized apparel, locally made art. The Pelican Crossing will be the first store to act as a relay between the buzzing arts and crafts scene and customers, in addition to a wide array of novelty handcrafted products. The consumer will enjoy friendly and knowledgeable customer service from the Vinci store co-owner Tessa Vinci and up-and-coming artist Mary Ann Rowan. The business plan is prepared to obtain financing in the amount of $20,000 to purchase inventory and to help cover expenses in the first year of operations. In 1 year, the Pelican Crossing plans to break even, and in year 2, we plan to generate a moderate profit. Working on the executive summary part of the business plan. What do you think? Interesting. You guys have nothing to say about that? It's weird. What is she doing? You ready to go? We're done.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
Yes.
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
Finished all our puzzles. But we still have questions. I have questions. I don't know if they have questions, but I have questions. Who?
What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night. Let's try and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
Sure. It's a push. It's a push.
Almost.
It's Vinci. Tom Vinci. Tom Vinci was sleeping with Marianne.
Tom? Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. That's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
Ugh. What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going
Well, then
on.
he'll kill
And
you.
if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you.
Bum, 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 bum. I didn't see that one coming. But I guess it makes sense. Marianne said something about her sleeping with husbands. So that makes, he's their father, and Brent was Leo's father. So that makes more sense. Weirdly stupid, but more sense. Yep. Okay.
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
Comes with a gun. We're gonna tell everybody now you want to be mayor.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Ha 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 ha. Boom 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 boom. Boom boom.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. You would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially, but I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was gonna blow up in my
Gonna
face.
blow up in your face.
I had to do something.
What should we do now? About the barn, you tried to burn it. You let. You let Marianne drown.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment, but she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
Okay.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's gotta fix the mess he made, one way or another.
Yeah, you
I'm
have to
done.
make this right. You're done?
Yeah.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want.
Huh?
I'm done.
As long as
Okay, let
none
me
of this
finish
gets
this and then
out.
you can tell me. Then you need to take a bath.
No,
or
I
something.
me?
told you everything. You just
You
made
want me to pay for my
do the
mistakes? Fine. But please,
You were
Tessa,
supposed to
dear,
read and do a poem.
this would kill her.
Yep.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
And that thing I always read some stuff about Egypt and Rome.
That's
No, wait, no, I learned about Rome.
that's impossible.
Yeah, you learned about Rome, but you need to write
It never occurred to
Need
you
to
the
write a
reason
poem.
Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on.
All right,
You
good
of all
night.
people
Have a
should
nice
appreciate
rest,
how troubled
John Roger.
Marianne was.
Do you have a pencil somewhere?
She was unhinged. Something
Wait,
like this
let
would
me
have
finish
happened
this.
sooner
I'm at
or
the end.
later.
You preyed on her. You abandoned her.
That was convenient for you, huh? You preyed on her because she was vulnerable. And you knew you could always blame it on crazy Marianne Ronan if you got caught.
It was nothing like that. Nothing at all. Your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many
Wah, wah.
things.
Wah, wah.
The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up.
The romance.
Love made me a fool.
Yeah.
Look, I made mistakes.
You were cheating.
But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Excuse me?
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign. Am I wrong?
It will tank his campaign.
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it, but I will
That's
if I
too
have
late.
to.
What?
Yeah, your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne.
Ah, look at this. Here it goes. Too late, buddy.
What?
Oh,
That night, I came out here because I was worried about
Liar.
your mother.
she sees you as the Mad Hunter. You need to go read and write a poem.
I need pencil. Paper.
No, write it on your computer.
Okay.
Or with a crayon or whatever.
So I just need
Do it.
paper.
Or take a break. Take a break, and when this is done, I'll help you.
No, I just grab the crayon and grab the paper.
His fault.
I mean, I don't have... There's paper
This.
down there.
There's paper right here.
Yeah, no, that's paper right here. That's because Walt says drama, drama, drama.
Mad Hunter. I'm not gonna hurt you.
No. No way. You're a fucking liar.
I saw what I saw.
You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her.
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but cleared, but you'll be a killer.
She's already told her uncle. Ha 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 ha.
And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Oh.
Don't touch her.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of
He's
here,
not
Tom.
right.
Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of
You
lives
don't
at
need to
stake
be
here.
mayor, dude. You're a cheater.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back.
What do you want to do, my sister? We're gonna finish this out today, so it might go a little past 2
Allie,
hours.
you
That's why I
okay?
started earlier.
You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
I don't think so either. She was gonna kill Tom. It was Tom or whoever was coming to get the kids that she was upset about. I'm pretty sure that's what that was going on. Because, well, we're almost done. We get to choose how this ends, because this is a pick your own story thing. Oh, she might want to kill the kids just to keep them from being taken, but I don't think so. I think that... decided to do something else. Because she says, we heard, she said she's not going to hurt you. Doop, 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 doop.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words, with the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know. And we're never gonna know the truth, are we?
Nope.
Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
Well, we already know, based on all this stuff, that she didn't hate Ollie. And she had a lot of other issues going on. So, I believe Tom's version, Marianne did not threaten. Believe your version.
I'm going to kill you! No, please. No, don't do this. Allison, this isn't what...
Because she didn't really kill her mom. She has to deal with that
She
first.
was going to kill herself.
Yep. Because the babies are leaving.
Just herself.
That's why she didn't swim. Good job, Allison.
You interrupted her and... We got confused.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I mean, because that everything was meant for you.
Tyler, that was meant
It
for
was.
us. It was her way of explaining what she was going through. I made a horrible mistake.
That's true.
Hey, it's okay.
So did Tyler.
I'm here.
Tyler thought his mom was going to kill him. But you can't let Tom get away with his shit either. Even though that's the end result. Because you didn't kill her. That's what everybody keeps forgetting. She drowned. But she refused to fight back. Because she was going to lose her children. Look what I found.
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad?
Now vinegar.
Where are you at right now?
I just keep hearing her say she wasn't going to hurt you. Over and over.
Each
We're
ending, Mom
kids.
gave up. You blame Mom? Yeah, well.
We freaked out.
Mom,
We weren't equipped
yeah,
to deal
Mom
with that
wasn't
shit.
doing well.
She was just talking to you. And I killed her.
But that's because she wasn't a good mom
Stop.
all the way around. There was a lot of other issues going on. Doesn't mean it's... Mom gave up.
I don't want to use our voice again.
Oh, what?
Ever.
This woman
What?
has gone like off
Seriously?
I know. But I want to stop feeling like this. And I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions. Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to
Well, that's
life.
what depression does to
You
you.
were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay. I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will.
I think she's a big whammo.
Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us us.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
What do
the
you
day
think?
he would emerge,
Brothers and
to
sisters?
once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
I'm telling you, though, if this is the end, I'm a little pissed off because I think that Tom needs to... They need to not let Tom control them. But that's just me. They should tell everybody what Tom's like so he can't be mayor, and then they should go to Juneau. She should point out she didn't kill Marianne. Marianne killed herself. You have to wait. I'll take you out in a minute. You are such a sheddy dog. I need to figure out a way to brush my dog out so she's not so sheddy. Yeah, just a minute. On this done, I'm going to take you out. Oh, so how it's going to end? I mean, it's a nice story. The ending's cute. It's a cute story, but highly emotional. Can't ever give up. That's right. Well, you are correct. One should never give up. It is a hard choice, though. Sometimes life is just... It's a way of making things really harsh on you. Everyone has their own journey. Everyone does. 6 months later. Cool. What's going on? Let's see. Well, at least we have a 6 months later. It's like really worried it was gonna... Yeah, what's it? Someone staying? Did it? His hair different. Guess that makes sense. That's it. Oh. Oh, go. I will in just a minute. Go. The dog's bugging me. Well,
One last
it's
look.
older that way.
Good to go.
Nice eagle.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, me.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out. So, last chance. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yep. Gonna leave them at her office on my way to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
How's Juno?
How's Juno?
Big and full of people, even without tourists. Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your support against his whole food policy.
Just refuse to sign anything until I get there. Okay?
Okay, but you better hurry. If he gets his way, we'll only have one small shelf for junk food.
What? Heresy. I'm gonna need like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next month.
I know, right? This cannot stand.
How are you?
Good, actually. Really good. You?
Same. You know, emptying the house really cleared my head out.
Thanks for doing that. The observatory really needed me this week. And after everything that happened, I just felt like I needed to keep some miles between me and Delos Crossing.
No worries. You still loving your therapist?
Gail, yes. I was actually just doing some letter writing she assigned me as homework. It really helped me get some perspective.
Letter writing is
That
good.
sounds awesome.
Write a letter and burn it. That's always good. Send it in the wind or melt it and put it in a bottle and send it out. I've done that too.
Did you see the article I sent you about Tom losing the election?
Ah, yes. I saw your message right before derby practice, so I didn't have time to read it. But I did cackle at the headline.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, I'm glad Tessa finally left his ass. Karma is a bitch.
That's cute.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up now.
See you
So they
tonight.
didn't tell him,
Okay.
I'm guessing.
I'm gonna take one last walk through the house and then head to the ferry.
Drive safe.
Pretty sure that's the only way possible in the old Allison mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you.
Okay. Oh. We're gonna do it in high speed. Well, okay, so look.
Sucks to suck. Thomas Anthony Fecky.
Benny Vedi Lasti by Amy Chung. Delos Crossings, Alaska. Thomas Venchi loses marital election against current Mayor Leslie Scown. Mayor Leslie Scown declared victory in her bid for re-election over a controversial challenger, Thomas Venchi. With almost 68% of the vote, Scown's triumph was a widest margin of victory in Delos Crossing history. Her rival, local business owner Venchi, sparked much debate in the community over his gun control policies, but Scown's success has been mainly attributed to her willingness to reach across party lines. Many in the community says her re-election came as no surprise. According to sources close to City Councilor, Scow invited Venchi to join her marital cabinet, but Venchi refused. Venchi declined to comment on the election results except to say that he plans to focus on his family and other business pursuits. Some in the community were baffled by his comments, given the recent shuttering of Venchi's business, the highly popular Tessa's Cafe, managed by his wife, Tessie Venchi. In a separate statement, Mrs. Venchi announced that she was ending her thriving business to focus on personal and spiritual matters. There you go. The world is a strange place.
Huh. Well, at least she finally dumped his ass.
Dear Tyler and Allison, I am writing this letter from Juneau International Airport, where I will soon board a plane to Manila on a missionary assignment. I apologize for not coming in person to say goodbye, but I was called to make this decision alone and to carry it out on my own as well. I am sure you will understand that sometimes we must follow without question the prompting of the Spirit. I will not be coming back to Del Caso Crossing for some time. Before I go, there is something I feel I must confess to you both. Perhaps because I have never found the strength to confront my husband, I have never been able to forgive Marianne for her betrayal. I truly did love you both like my own children. I always tried to forgive your mother for her unapologetic lifestyle. But when I discovered that you were the fruit of her affair with my Thomas, I wanted her to suffer like I was suffering, and I brought down on your house the wrath I never dared allow to unfold in mine. I have been deeply ashamed all these years, and I'm surprised how much better I feel with it out in the open. The greatest thing about truth is the peace it brings to your life. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me. You have taught me once again how love will bring you further in life, something that Marianne had been trying to show me all along. Take care of each other always. In his steps, Tessa. Okay, that wrapped Tessa up. Okay, let's go in here. I don't think there's anything in here. That. That's done. Let's go in here. Bathroom. Because obviously I'm supposed to walk through. Oh, what do we got here? Right, on the other side, I'm guessing. Okay. Take them all. We didn't get to look at them, though. Just fun pictures, I guess. Dear Allison and Tyler, I am not sure where I'm supposed to send this, so I hope it will reach you. I heard from Laura that you finally sold the house. I'm guessing you'll both be on your way soon. I'm staying in a little cabin on Tekani River that the owners are letting me stay in if I help fix his boat. It's been nice to start over, but my sponsor at AA says it's important I don't completely erase the past. Something about being part of my history. You two have been an important part of everything, so I hope you won't mind me writing this letter, even though the words and me sometimes get twisted up. You both have your busy lives, but it'd be really great if we could meet sometime. Step 9 of recovery is about making amends, so I hope that with everything that happened, you guys might let old Sam apologize for all the hurt I did. I could drive with Juno, or you could even come visit Taneki. Got a nice pull out, but you'll have to fight for the blanket. Haha, just kidding. There's 2. One of them's really smelly, though. Haha, got you again. Please take care of yourself, Sam. P.S. Got adopted by a stray mutt that hung around the docks. I named her Skipper. Oh. Happy endings all the way around. Okay, so that one's done.
Man, seeing it empty is so weird. But at least it's the last time we'll ever have to.
Oh, wait. So, fuck it. Oh, the holographic one. Alright. Oh, and you're gonna leave it there. I would have thought you'd have picked it up. That's what I thought. But, you know, hey, never know. I'm not leaving it. There was something over here. Juno University. Join us and apply now. Is he gonna apply? Okay, so this is all empty. Okay. Weird. Okay, so we got something over here. Why are you gonna leave the laptop? Michael, must be a relief to finally be done with that place, no doubt. If traffic's not bad, I should be back to our place around 4 p.m. Haha, traffic in Delos. Only if the mailbox bandit escaped. Hey, I'm making that biscuit thing you like. Damn, on my way. I'll probably take out some fire hydrants and stop sign. Don't die. I'll keep it warm. See you in a few. Interesting. Take. Yeah, I was gonna say, you gotta take your laptop, man. Why is there a ladder? Is there a loft? No, that's weird. Weird shit going on. Hello Crossing's most wanted escapes. Don't need that one. Go outside. I like the deck, man. I really like this deck. No look. I don't have a look-see. Oh, I do.
Gonna miss this.
One more jog down memory lane, Mr. Ronan?
Hey, I'm having a private moment with me, myself, and I here.
Okay, carry on.
It's a nice little cabin, though. But the tree thing is a tree print's a little much, but
Goodbye, room. Goodbye, room. Goodbye, man on the moon. For posterity.
that was a big room. Which makes sense, I guess. The two. The star on the moon. Moose. Star and a moose. It's so interesting how they perceived their mother as children, and then how it really ended up being.
Certainly hope the new owners are Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It.
That's an airplane thing. Okay. It is a nice little house, though. Two goblins. Yep. It's crazy to think that a lot of people never can get any, like, closure like this, like they did. Because they got closure. And it's, you know, in this story. But a lot of people never get any type of closure in their life. Ever. About shit that happens in their life. Oh, wait, what's that? Leave house for good. Yes, we're leaving the house for good. Locking it up, heading out. Never to come back. I do want to see if they let us go look at the wait, stop. Up. Can I go look at something?
Well, this is goodbye for real, I guess.
That sucks. They don't let you go see the tree, which I'm pretty sure is where she buried little Leo. But, okay.
Hey, Aaron. It's Tyler Ronan. I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going along with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweed, but I just wanted to say, well,
Hey,
you were right about grief. About it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch, staring at the fog. And my mother, she just tumbled right out of me.
Some of these
But
have
it was
X's
okay.
because I was using a pen and I couldn't erase some.
It actually felt good to remember.
Also, I looked about what fertile is. It means pregnant. Can be pregnant.
Well, no, fertile means you can have a baby.
Anyway, give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And
The last one.
Very good.
Thank
Very
you.
good. That's good. Go read something now. Sorry, had to read a poem.
I read a bit that long.
No, read some more. Pick a story and read it. You know better. Then you can tell me more about it. Alright, there we go. All done. So, I don't know what you guys thought about this. I liked it. It was a little sad. Very emotional. Talked about a lot of stuff. Complete the story with the twins strongly bound together. So you could play it again. You know me, I don't. But you could play it and be negative all the way through it, and they go their separate ways, which would be a whole nother story, which is always good because, you know, that's the way it is. So this worked out. It's a 2-hour. Next Saturday, I'm going to start The Walking Dead Telltale. And we're going to do, first one we do is Clementine's story. Can't remember what that one's called. And there's has all the seasons, so we'll go through the whole story mode, and then we'll do Michonne, and we'll do the New Frontier because all of those are there, and then we'll do Life is Strange. All right, so I'm gonna go now. I will be back. That'll be fun. Yes, because, well, that'll be fun. It'll be fun to watch the stories. I'm not real good with the whole hit the button thing, but we'll see how it all turns out. There's a Game of Thrones one too, but I haven't seen it lately. I've only seen part of it. I don't know how far they went into the seasons with it, because when they started that one, when Telltale started it, that was about the time that Telltale stopped making games. So anyway, I'm going to take a break. I will be back, and we're going to play some Dead Space, not Deep Space. We're going to play Dead Space. And hopefully finish that one out and possibly start the next one, or just finish that one out because those chapters take me a little bit, and that'll be done, and then pick up the next one on Saturday. So we're going to try to finish out the whole Dead Space series, and then we'll be doing Assassin's Creed as well, but today I think I'll do some more Atomic Heart so I can try to get into the story and gameplay of it all. The puzzles on that are hard. Anyway, Cuzwalt, thanks for stopping by. Drunken Burrito, thank you for the... Drunken Burrito did a raid on me. That was really fun, too. Let's see, who else? We have Limitless. This came by to stop and say hi. Oh, the Mini Viking stopped by. You guys should go check out the Mini Viking. I didn't give him a shout out, but you should all just go check him out. And then, of course, Cuzwalt. And always Long Roger, who's gone right now. Alright, I'll catch y'all later. Peace. And we'll be back. And Cuzwalt, have a good time on your errand running, man. On your errand running. It is all good.